Good morning. It's not very often that a correspondent gets a chance to talk to the president and the vice president about a topic that people here at the White House like to pretend doesn't matter, but everyone knows does: the next presidential campaign. Vice President Biden is clearly looking to run again. And so I asked the president and vice president how the inevitable focus coming on 2016 will affect their working relationship and, oh, by the way, whether the president would endorse his vice president. But what I really want to know, Mr. Vice President, is the expectation, even the optics of this will be viewed by some through the prism of 2016. That's going to be true whatever you do the moment you declare whether you're a candidate or not. Does that change your ability to work on behalf of this president?
There is nothing I would do differently. If I absolutely knew I wasn't going to run, or I absolutely knew I was, there's nothing I'd do differently over the next 7, 8, 10 months. We have a very important job to do. The president, his agenda is one I strongly believe in. And we have upcoming elections in 2014. If I decide to run, believe me, this will be the first guy I talk to. But that decision hadn't been made, for real. And there's plenty of time to make that. We have a lot of work to do between now and November.
Mr. President, how does this all filter through your daily life?
I couldn't say it better myself. I've got somebody who I think will go down as one of the finest vice presidents in history. And he has been, as I said earlier, a great partner in everything that I do. I suspect that there may be other potential candidates for 2016 who have been great friends and allies. I know that we've got an extraordinary Secretary of State who did great service for us and worked with me and Joe to help make the country safer. Whoever the Democratic standard bearer is going to be continuing to focus on jobs, making sure that our kids are getting a great education, making sure that we're rebuilding prosperity from the middle class out in this country. And I am very much interested in making sure that some of the stuff that we've gotten started continues.
It sounds like what you're describing is whoever the candidate would be running for a third term of the Obama presidency, or an extension of the Obama
I don't want to start, agenda. I don't want to necessarily jam them up. We all are part of this relay race, whether we're vice presidents, presidents. The truth is that we build off of what folks have done previously. And in some cases, that includes, by the way, Republican presidents. That's the beauty of our democracy. It keeps on evolving. And I'm sure that there are going to be some things that whoever the next president is want to continue. There are going to be some things that I'm sure they want to do differently. But the trajectory, hopefully, is going to continue to be one in which we're broadening opportunity for every American.
The president did not, in the end, say whether or not he would endorse Vice President Biden or anyone else. He's keeping himself out of this race. But clearly, Vice President Biden will play an important policy role all this year at the White House and campaign extensively for Democrats in the midterm elections. That will keep speculation about him in 2016 very much alive.